What's up, boys and girls? Welcome to the BFFs YouTube channel. Make sure you guys tap the bell, subscribe, like the video, and comment down below.
Okay, Raising Cane's the new sponsor of BFFs. Raising Cane's has One Love craveable chicken finger meals, the best chicken fingers on the market. If you haven't had them, try them. They're better than everything else. They only use the highest quality ingredients, always cooked to order, hot and fresh, so it's no surprise it tastes great. Raising Cane's is known for the secret sauce, which if you didn't know was rated #1 in America. They're opening 100 new restaurants this year across the U.S., so if you haven't had Raising Cane's, you got to check it out. Get your Cane's fix fast by ordering through their app or online at raisingcanes.com. Okay, headlines, BFF. What do we got? No headlines. The top headline, which I don't think is crazy, is Rihanna's performing at the Super Bowl halftime show. Okay, I love Rihanna.
I thought Taylor Swift was doing it.
No, she said no.
Oh, so it was like a thing for a little bit, and then she was like, "Nah."
Yeah, I think supposedly she said no. So whatever. That's a weird first headline.
I think it's because she hasn't released music and she is like kind of not around anymore.
I love Rihanna. I'm a Rihanna. I've always Rihanna versus Beyonce. I'm always been team Rihanna forever. And I know
me too.
Well, didn't you
too.
You're getting canceled for something like every single week.
Every day. I know.
Yeah, it's a lot, Brianna.
Apparently, I'm a racist because I said Beyonce was overrated.
Yeah,
I'd take Rihanna any day.
The Bayhive, is that what they're called?
Beehive.
Yeah, they've
Beehive.
come after me before.
Yeah, I kind of knew it was coming, so it was okay. I knew it was.
It's gonna be hard for us to keep defending you.
Yeah,
At some point. Yeah,
I mean, is that crazy of a take that I think Beyonce is overrated?
No, she is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You guys can have the Beehive come sting you guys. All right.
She's awesome. She's awesome. She's a great performer, but like everyone says that she's the best of the best of the best. Her last album, trash. If you're that good.
What was her? The last one was which one?
The one that came out a couple months ago, where it's like kind of house music.
I think you and I are the same. We like our and this may be why people say like you're racist. I like her like singing like puppy songs. She's awesome at that. She doesn't do that all that often anymore, you know? Like the Destiny's Child type vibe stuff. She's kind of beyond that.
Kelly Rowland kind of carried her in Destiny.
That I don't really agree with that. That's
you're just making it so worse for yourself.
Yeah, that's kind of like, all right, come and get her.
Since we're doing this, do you want to see the clip that people are mad about?
God,
sure.
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
These are my unpopular opinions.
Yeah, she is. A lot of people are gonna hate that one. Yep, but Beyonce is overrated. Yeah, she's good. She's Beyonce.
Can I just say one thing? First off, that hurts my heart. Second off, you need to go home and you need to watch Beyonce's Netflix documentary. Have you watched it?
No.
It's about her Coachella performance. I think it'll change your mind on her being overrated.
Okay.
Right.
But like, listen, Beyonce,
I'm open to.
Yes.
Maybe you could change my mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
but I'm gonna probably say you won't because she's an amazing performer. She's Beyonce.
Oh, there's no doubt.
But
She
I
is
think
Beyonce.
Lady Gaga's more iconic than Beyonce.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And people don't say that Lady Gaga is the most iconic queen in the world.
Well, I don't know about
So that's where people are saying
I don't know.
I'm racist.
I don't know if she's more iconic. I think she's better. I'm gonna tell you something else, which I've said. She's not a sexy dancer, Beyonce. She's weird dancing, and she tries to act sexy dancing. She is not. Rihanna drips sex. Drips.
Oh, Rihanna is the sexiest woman in the world. Yeah.
Like Beyonce's dance moves.
Hers are more like
not great.
Like
not
I don't
great.
think I've really seen her dance. I haven't like watched Beyonce dance.
Oh,
hers are more aggressive. More aggressive.
They're like they don't come natural. Is how I would describe it. Like the way Rihanna moves and dances is like natural. Beyonce, not as much. Fans speculate Josie and Jaden are together. Josie posts her nails with the number 3 on her nails, close in time when Jaden tweeted the number 3. Fans are stretching to say the two. It wouldn't shock me at all if they were together. I thought we already kind of said that they were maybe together.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
I kind of picked something up. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we've heard this before.
Yeah, and like there was all those cross rumors that she was denying that was a problem with Nessa and I mean, Josh, you would know. I mean, you're right in the middle. I don't know. Maybe I've heard this. Nessa unblocked.
I didn't say
Jaden.
maybe. I said we all heard this before.
Yeah. Nessa unblocked Jaden. Fans point out Jaden is tagged in Nessa's old pictures again, meaning she unblocked him. Okay, move along. Everyone's friends, kumbaya or whatever. Our Tayler Holder and Charly Jordan official. Fans caught Tayler Holder and Charly Jordan being cozy at a concert, leaving people to believe they're officially back together. That isn't a cozy pose, though, is it? The way she has, that's not like a together, like her arm around his back. But Demoximos said the two are making out and all over each other. Let's see the video.
I just caught them. Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, little hand on the butt action. Hand on the butt.
Holding hands, interlocked fingers.
Yeah, they're together. So
Nice.
we asked Charly to come on the show. She said, no, thank you, polite. No, thank you, polite. Tayler Holder DM me back last episode, if you recall.
I do recall.
So I was like, well, did you send the thing certified? And he's like, sorry, I did not see your DM till after. Happy to talk about it. Let's figure this out. Sent me his phone number. And I was like, well, are we doing it on or off the record? He's like, off the record. And I'm like, well, I have no interest in hearing your point of view, like off the record. I'm not like, it's not like Tayler Holder, like therapy session. If you want to tell us on the record, I'm happy to do it. So that was, he never responded when I'm like, well, I'm not a big off the record guy. So that's where that was left. But it does look, I think the fact she's with him clearly indicates she believes him. I don't think she would be if she doesn't. So it does make me lend that maybe there's something to it. Or like his side of the story. Huddy spills the tea on love and his music. Huddy went on the Zach Sang show and dished on his who the fuck is Zach Sang? No disrespect.
This is what I said. He gets every guest somehow, and their show is not big.
It's like a music
what does he
show,
look like?
I think.
I'll pull it up.
Huddy's
did Dixie go on this a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
he gets every single person.
How? Why? Who?
Everyone.
I don't know. Yeah, I know it's like, I'm pretty sure it's all like it's mainly about music, his show. I believe.
Like he has like A-list. Ariana Grande was on there.
Yeah. I know I think like he has done like Justin Bieber before and like
the Huddy interview has 21,000 views a week ago.
Noah Cyrus.
He must be doing it on a different channel. This can't be his main channel.
No, I think this is the main thing.
So nobody watches?
Is he a
Huddy,
nepotism baby?
Huddy, Noah Cyrus, Kane Brown, Dixie,
Black Bear,
the most viewed ones.
Young Gravy,
like Ariana Grande.
I mean, those are big.
Justin Bieber.
This is my most popular, yeah.
Miley Cyrus, Madison Beer.
Those are 3 million, 3 million, 3 million, 2 million.
Billie Eilish?
Yeah.
But these are beer. Those are big. Unlike the ones you just showed, the most recent.
Yeah. Maybe fell off.
Well, he got Huddy. We didn't.
I know Zach Sang. He's like he's a pretty nice guy. I feel like they're very they're a pretty nice interview, if that makes sense. Like I feel like they don't really get into anything that you don't want to talk about.
So Huddy said he knew that calling Charly a homie hopper would cause a stir. He thinks he invented it.
He thinks he invented the phrase homie hopper.
Yeah.
Or that like
I don't know.
That existed before he was born.
He seems to think he invented the phrase.
I've had people turn the phrase homie hopper into bumper stickers and like merch and sell it for me. I'm like, dude, what? I'm like, what did I just create?
When you guys were writing the song, did you know the homie hopper lyric would have the impact that it had?
Absolutely. You know, we came up with the line at the same time. We came up with like, we're just gonna say all these things back to back, and then we'll go into like the more elongated lyrics. Are like bad lie, homie hopper, drama starter. I was like, wait, dude, what the fuck? You're onto something.
I don't know if he thinks he invented it. I just can't believe this guy again, the internet's the ocean. You don't know who's out there, but he gets everybody, apparently. He also had Madison Beer, who has blown us off forever, I saw on that list.
Yeah. Fucked.
Love. Huddy said that Travis Barker gave him a lot of advice on love, and that advice didn't go over too well for him. Okay. This is just all stuff from this interview.
I guess. What do you think Travis's advice was? Do you think Travis was low key like being a wingman for his son? Was he being a wingman for his son? Was he like, yo, Chase, you should probably just break up with Charly? Like,
oh shit, I didn't even.
Yeah, because Landon's his son and Landon's with Charly now. Like, do you think Travis was just like, yo, Chase, for real? You should just break up with Charly.
Let's see. Here's
That's
the advice.
somebody else.
We have it.
What'd you learn from somebody like Travis Barker?
Me, him, and Modson, we talked, and he gave me a lot of advice about love. It's just like a beginning of the year.
And do we take any of it?
Take all of it.
How's it worked out?
Not too good. But I mean, he was telling me these things when I was single.
I'm lost in this whole interview. It's like,
me too.
Adam Levine and Sumner updates. Many influencers are coming forward after realizing Adam Levine had once DM but unsent the DM. You can tell someone sent and unsent the DM by looking at DMs with someone, and there are no recent messages between the two of you, but it will prompt you to accept or deny their request to message you. Okay. The influencer who started the trend of showing the unsent DM is Tana Mojo.
Of course.
Obviously.
Duh.
I saw Alyssa Violet do it too. He DM'd like everyone.
Yeah. He's DM'd a lot of people.
And then he
He's
went
a
back.
horny motherfucker.
And then he went back and unsent them all?
I guess.
Yeah. Like if he's not getting the response.
Yeah. You just like go and click the little unsend. Sometimes I'll like go to DM people, let's say, and I'll see like that little accept request. I'll be like, aha, they already DM'd me.
Sumner is also making waves after being posted with or about a few influencer men. One of the men Summer has recently been seen with is Austin Mahone, who is trying to get between Amanda and Keo.
Damn.
He's clout chasing.
Seems that way.
Making moves.
Seems that way. Playboy Cardi and ASAP Rocky tried to mosh pit. They were at a concert. Tried to join the mosh pit at Rolling Loud. It did not go well for them because they could not get out.
Yeah, ASAP Rocky was like yelling, like, "Get me out of here!" And I think I'm pretty sure Playboy Cardi was crying.
Can we see the video?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I mean, what do you expect when you enter a mosh pit? The mosh pits are
it's like
scary.
enter at your own risk.
Mosh pits. Have you guys ever been to a screamo concert?
Nope, never want to either.
I've been.
How scary was it?
I mean, yeah, I'd cry too, but why?
It's like a horror movie.
Yeah, why would you do it to begin with? Silly.
Crazy. No, and the screamo concert was quite frightening. The mosh pit,
Why'd you go?
A girl that I was dating loves screamo.
Yo, that's crazy.
Different.
Crazy, right?
That's
Didn't work out.
definitely crazy.
I didn't even know what screamo was. She's like, "Hey, there's this concert here."
So did you go into it not
Was she like
knowing at all?
headbanging at the concert?
A little bit. Yeah, it was like they just fucking scream. It's horrible.
So wait,
scary.
wait. Did she like come up to you and say like, "Hey, let's go on to this concert. I think you'll like it," or was it like, "Yo, I love screamo," and you knew what screamo was, so you knew what you were getting yourself into?
She did not, I don't believe, say at any point, "I think you'll like it." She was into it. I don't even think I knew what the fuck it really was. And it's like, hey, there's this band. I forget what they were fucking called. They're at like a real venue in Manhattan. She's like, "I love these guys." And I looked, I'm like, "Oh, there's tickets. Let's go." I wasn't probably informed on what it was.
Picture Dave at a screamo
I know.
concert.
It's just be like him in his skinny jeans just kind of sitting there like,
yeah.
I will
Just so scared.
I will say, thank God, there was like someone who was a Barstool fan, and they're like, "Do you want to come up to like the balcony and kind of get away?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I could like see the mosh pit. The mosh pit, I mean, they just flat like punch you in the face. I mean,
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
they
like
just
elbow and
wild.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Elbows to the face.
Screamo is something that I like. If I was like the FBI, I would run like a sting, like, hey, we're doing a Screamo concert, and everyone who goes in just goes to jail. Like that, that is kind of like how crazy Screamo is. Oh, this guy, the New York Ax Man, the man in New York who got in a fight, ate a bunch of punches, then pulled out an axe and went mega viral, is speaking up. Have you guys seen this?
What?
I haven't seen this.
It's a crazy video. I don't know what he can possibly say. This video is insane.
Yeah, pull it up.
I've never heard of this. Damn.
Nah, I ain't gonna point. You look like you about to get I said it. Bro, please go. Back up. Oh. Nine.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
That's why I keep my knife on me all the time, man. Shit like this.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Weirdly, so that video is a couple of weeks old. I'm surprised it's on there. I guess he's publicly speaking, saying he should be congratulated because instead of carrying a gun, he's carrying an axe because all he can do with a gun is shoot. With an axe, he can break shit. Whatever. That's not even the weirdest part of that video, or most, I don't want to say funny, but there's literally like a guy, and it reminds me of the video that just went viral of people going crazy at a Wawa, and there's like someone still trying to order a sandwich. There's a guy just with his like McDonald's like bag, acting like nothing is going on.
Nothing's going on. He's just playing like, I don't see
Yeah.
him, they won't see me. I'll just pretend I'm not noticing.
All right, guys, quick commercial break. So if you have a packed schedule this fall, HelloFresh has meals covered with a weekly selection of 30-plus recipes and 70-plus convenience items, all delivered straight to your door. So HelloFresh is here to make your hectic fall weekend nights a little easier and a lot more delicious. Their quick and easy meals include 20-minute meals, low prep, easy cleanup options. Take the stress out of mealtime with time-saving, no-fuss recipes ready in a snap. So you can enjoy the freshness, fall flavors. Every HelloFresh recipe includes ripe, just-picked produce that travels the farm to your door in less than a week. So HelloFresh isn't just for dinners. Shop HelloFresh Market for quick breakfasts, wholesome snacks, and even desserts. So you'll find everything you need to satisfy your cravings without stepping foot in the grocery store or mini mart. I've been using HelloFresh since I was in college. If you want to save time, if you hate going to the grocery store, it's definitely for you. It's super easy to make, and it's also super affordable. So you can go to HelloFresh.com/BFF65 and use code BFF65 for 65% off plus free shipping. That's code BFF65 at HelloFresh.com/BFF65. Let's get back to the show.
Let's go into the BFFs Corner. We already talked about Brie going after Beyonce.
I didn't go after her.
Oh, what's this next one? Josh doesn't want to hang out with Grace. On Brie and Grace's live stream, Josh turned down hanging out with Grace after finding out she wasn't Brie. What?
Watch this.
Is this going to be a sad story?
Oh, Josh. Okay. Just say, want to hang out.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's funny.
That's funny for me to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this is the wrong number, I think.
He has 5 numbers.
This is the wrong one.
Oh, guys.
It's under Josh new phone.
Oh, yeah, new phone. I'm going to get fucked up on my meters while you're calling JR.
Oh, calling back.
JR?
Hello?
JR?
Is this Josh?
Yeah, you called me.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to hang out?
Like right now?
Yeah, why not?
Are you guys in LA?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
But just me and you.
Oh, well then,
Why not?
Actually, like either way, like I can't tonight. It's my dad's last night out here. It's like his birthday and stuff. We're doing, like, a golf trip and everything. So.
Oh yeah, no, I get it, man. It's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'll talk to you.
No, it's not even like an excuse made up off the top of my head or anything either.
Yeah, no,
Like,
happy
it's
birthday to your daddy.
Yeah, I'll let him know.
All right. Well, I'll see you, Josh.
All right.
All right. Good talking to you.
Yeah. Bye.
All right, bye.
Josh.
Yeah.
That was tough, Josh.
I mean, it was like, it was obviously a joke. I feel like I didn't know what the hell y'all were calling me about at the start. I was so confused. And then Grace starts hitting me with that. I'm like, why is Grace in LA on her own? Either way, again, I wouldn't have hung out with y'all because I was like with my dad. It was his birthday out here and like we were on a golf trip. But I was so confused until she texted me after and was like, yeah, this was for the Bree podcast show. What are you umming about over there, Dave? What are you grunting about?
That was just that was a tough scene. That was a tough.
It was a tough switch up.
Like, you're like, oh my God, you guys are in LA? I didn't know you were in LA. Like, yeah, like, what's up? Like, oh.
You go, well.
Oh, no.
Dude, I'm just good on the top of my head, bro.
Yeah, I hate to see it. Keeping with people who are mad at Bree, the Nelk Boys are now mad at you, right, Bree?
Jesus.
Steiny was not happy when Bree called him out on BFFs for saying he DMs her every day, so he unfollowed her and then DM'd her asking why she said that. Does this ring a bell?
Yeah, he DMs me every day still.
All right.
Have all the
Remember
DMs.
when you guys roasted me for DMing Nessa? Fucking gets talked on podcasts.
Did
and
you
shit.
see that they called him out for that?
Nelk's boy Steiny reveals he slid into
Your
Nessa's
girlfriend.
DMs by saying he liked her music.
He DMs me every week.
He does?
Steiny, yeah.
To say what?
I'm like, what do you want from me? And then he's just like, to be nice to me with a sad face.
Are you upset that Brianna called you out for that?
I kind of was, honestly, because she seems like a real one, right? We met that girl. I don't know if you know her. We met her a year ago when Chaffee was doing his virgin video. Her or her friend was like, yo, I'm going to sleep with Chaffee because we were trying to get him laid.
I think you had a soft spot for Brianna, though.
After that, it's like,
Yo,
how are you going to
no, I
sewer
don't,
me
bro.
like that? How are you going to
Bro,
sewer me like that?
I swear on my life, you have said to me like, yo, like, yeah, dude, she's pretty cool, bro.
She is cool, but now I see that and I'm like, yo, that's that bullshit where it's like, I never talked about you coming to the Nelk video, fucking trying to have your friend fuck Chaffee. Like, I could give two fucks, but I thought you were real. And then you just fucking sewer me on that bullshit.
Damn, Steiny.
But he's still DMing you?
well, no, we made up. So
wait, you made up since that clip came out?
Yes.
So what happened? What were the DMs that made you guys?
Do you want me to
make up?
read?
Yeah,
read my DMs?
read them.
I
out.
mean, yeah, sure. Whatever.
Okay, he said, yo, that was fucked up what you said on the BFFs pod. Thought you were a real one. I said,
Well, he
"Thought you
said
were
that. He loves saying real
Yeah.
one.
I know. I thought you were a real one too. On the pod, might discuss it. There's no discussion to be had. I said it's all love. We don't sue our friends. Yeah, and he said this is a two-sided relationship. Like, I'm trying to be a friend and you're not. Said if I wasn't friend, I wouldn't answer you. I'd block you. Well, why'd you call me out so hard? Friends don't do that. Said we just read the news on the sheet. You called yourself out with Nessa. Nessa stuff I could care less about. I consider you a friend. Just know that. I show love. Keep it real.
Wow.
Well, you ain't gonna like this, Bree.
Yeah, you cut him deep, I guess.
But I don't
Well,
know what
then-
he's so sensitive about. It's not like we're breaking
he's-
nuclear codes here.
Yeah, like I thought it was funny. Like the way we were going back and forth, it was funny. So if he's really upset. I'm sorry, Steiny.
He's upset.
The longer
he's
clip,
definitely
think
Now I
someone-
feel bad.
No, you cut him deep. He's like a sensitive young boy.
From what
Played at the
Kyle was saying, I
heartstrings.
think he
Cut
like
him
really
deep.
likes Bree. Like Kyle kept saying, like you've been saying a lot, like you really like Bree. I think. that
Oh,
you
he has a crush on you.
Damn, that's
Oh,
cute.
he has a crush.
He has a crush on you, Bree.
I don't think he has a crush. I think he thought we were friends, and I think we are too. But that's how I act.
Yeah, but
You
gu-
crushed
yeah,
his
but-
crush, Bree.
Yeah,
that's
but
what you did.
Guys don't have girlfriends unless they have a little crushy crush.
Steiny.
Poor-
It's all love, man.
Poor
It's all love.
Steiny.
I love you, Steiny. It's okay.
Damn.
That's terrible.
Tough week for me, man.
Josh's Tea Talk caused a stir. Josh says him and Bryce have a diss track about Thomas Petrou. What?
Petrou,
Why are you doing?
Petrou.
Why are you? Why are you diss tracking him?
No, we had one made. So essentially what happened was way back after we released the one on Chase, about like 2 months, 3 months later, there was a bunch of beef with Thomas and stuff. And then there was a bunch of different things circling his name at that time that was very it's in the drama world. So we were like, oh, fuck, let's go make a diss track on Thomas. Went to the studio, made a diss track on him. Way better than Still Sausage. This shit is bars. Like, it's actually fucking wild. And then we got arrested like the next day because it was our road trip to Texas. And we were like, I guess we probably shouldn't release a diss track after we just got arrested. Looking at it now, I wish we fucking did because it only would have been bigger. But
how long ago are we talking?
This is probably like 2 years ago now.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
What? Are you ever going to release it?
I don't think so. Maybe we'll do it something that just has like a joke, you know, just like throw it up in a YouTube video or maybe get like
because
Thomas
there's no beef with him right now. Right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. There's no beef. Maybe get Thomas to be in the video with us and we play him the diss track of like, you know, that'd be funny. Yeah. But I don't see a point in releasing that right now, just unless it's just for fuck's sakes.
I hope this next headline's not true, that you guys can't stop making fun of Dixie's haircut. I think
No. We weren't making fun of it.
Josh and Bryce cannot stop laughing while talking about Dixie's new haircut. People are not happy.
Let's see it. We can watch it, but we weren't making fun of it. We were just laughing.
Talking about a better hair lineup, Dixie shaved her head. And then, what are you laughing at, dude?
That was fucked up.
What was fucked up? She shaved her head. You think it's fucked up?
She
shaved her head?
No, I just thought. I mean, like.
Well, it kind of sounds like you're saying it's fucked up. She shaved her head.
You said like, putting her hairline up. Do you think she looks good or not?
I think it's a look. I'm not saying it's a bad look. I think it's a look.
Why are you?
Dude, I think it's a good look.
I think she looks really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Dixie looks really good too. All right, so on to this duet. Dude, stop laughing. When you laugh, it makes me laugh, all right? And it's not funny. There's nothing funny about it.
Looks good.
So it's just, we knew we couldn't be laughing. So we started laughing. It was like when you're in class or like church or something, and then like nothing's really funny, but you just know you can't laugh.
Yep. You guys deserve to be savaged.
We didn't do anything wrong.
You're
Bryce is smirking at me. No. Bryce is, I even called Dixie before I posted this video. And I said, yo, Dixie, we have this bit in T-Talk, and we were talking about your hair, and we started laughing, and then we couldn't stop laughing. I think your hair looks great, but I also want to post the clip because I think it's kind of a funny clip that we just couldn't control ourselves, and we kept laughing. And she was like, oh, that's really nice, Josh. And I was like, yeah, I just didn't want it to come off as a dick move. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick. We seriously, Bryce looked at me and he smirked. So then I started laughing. So then we both just started laughing. And we couldn't stop laughing. That's all. And she was like, all right, yeah, I don't care. Post it. And I was like, okay, cool.
That's just because Dixie's stand-up. I still think it's like, you guys deserve all the hate you get on that.
Whatever, dude.
Josh,
we're all friends here.
You
we're
met
friends.
You met Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, I did actually. His wife.
Did you mention Jackson?
I literally talked to him for about a total of 1.5 seconds. He was down in the locker room. He was like down there. I was with the Hunt family. So then Gracie was like, yo, you want to take a picture with him? I was like, sure. What's up, man? We dapped up. I was like, yo, you had a sick play on like that fucking scramble at one time, made the pass off. I was like, that's sick. I thought you were going to run it in. He was like, I was gonna, but then I just saw the guy. I passed it. And I was like, sick play. Took a picture. And then his wife was like, if you're going to start taking pictures, you got to act a little bit nicer. And I was like, okay. And then he just kind of looked at me, and I think he was trying to like see who I was. And then his wife came up, and when you kind of like, you like hit someone on the back and you're like, oh, good meeting you or whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? She kind of like punched me in the shoulder like 5 times a little bit. Like she was like, nice to meet you. And I was like, oh my God.
But that's kind of scary.
I was a little bit like, oh,
yeah,
but
I've definitely said some things about her, rightfully so, by the way. But
they were nice. Everyone was nice. I was like, I laughed and I was like, yeah, and she laughed, and then we went in to watch all the like post game interviews and everything, and it was chill.
So no Jackson though.
No Jackson. We didn't see Jackson anywhere. I didn't see him.
I
was
heard
like,
much from
I thought it
him
would.
lately.
Me neither. I thought it would have been really funny though, because like we were videoing everything, right? And we were like walking around on the sideline before, where he always does his like dances and everything. So I was like, oh, maybe we'll run into him. Like that'd be really funny for your video. Never ran into him. Sucked. But I did run into. This video hasn't come out yet, but I ran into Bree's ex at the Cleveland tailgate, actually. The Farrell and Foul guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty crazy. It was pretty nuts.
What was the interaction like?
I mean,
wait, we're talking the original boyfriend.
Yeah.
The original,
the OG.
The one you thought was Rhea's new boyfriend.
Correct. Yes.
At one time.
Yes.
Yeah. So I doing interviews, and then someone just kind of is like, yo, this is the guy. And I'm like, what guy? They're like, this is Bree's ex. And I'm like, oh my God. Because I was like, this is gold. So then I'm like, you're the guy she made the t-shirt about, aren't you? And I put the mic in his face, and he's like, yeah. And then I just started like laughing my ass off. And it was kind of like, that was it. It was pretty like quick and, you know, harmless. And then I saw him again later, and I like ran up to him, and I was like, oh, this is a guy. And he was like, no, it's not me. And then I was like, oh, and that was it.
All right, now we're going to go to the Billy Eichner interview.
Billy Eichner, what's going on?
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great.
Thank you for joining us. I'm sure you must be on a crazy media tour with the movie getting ready to hit the theaters.
I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
All right. So welcome, Billy Eichner, star of the new movie Bros. And we're just talking, it's officially out. Well, yeah. When is it officially out? Tomorrow?
Friday, September 30th.
All right. So we got that. I'm looking at this right now, and I swear by Rotten Tomatoes. Like I'm a diehard Rotten Tomatoes guy.
Who doesn't?
So 95 tomato meter. Now that is on the like critics. The audience score not out yet. 95 puts you guys, you almost have to be perfect with the average schmoes, because you know, if you're a Rotten Tomatoes guy, you know how it works. Like you look at the critics, great, but you need this two scores to be close to each other, right?
Right. Well, we haven't opened yet, so we don't have an audience score.
No, yeah. I know, but I'm saying the critics like the movie so much. Does that put that puts tons of pressure, because you guys have to be perfect now. Everybody sees that movie, because 95 is like as good as it can possibly get for the critics.
That's damn good.
Yeah, especially for a comedy like this. Comedies can be kind of, you know, a comedy's so subjective, you know, everyone likes different things. So the fact that we have all these critics agreeing, I also think though, it's been a really long time since we've had a comedy like this, like an R-rated Judd Apatow comedy in a movie theater. You know, It's literally been years. And I have to say, you know, it's not officially open yet, but we've had screenings of the movie for months now. And we just had our premiere at the Toronto Film Festival. What's cool about Toronto is that the theater was huge, 1,700 people. And unlike other festivals, non-entertainment industry people can buy seats to that premiere. So it's mostly real moviegoers. You know, it's not press and industry people. And people just laugh out loud at this movie start to finish. And I don't think that's an experience we've all had together in a movie theater in a long time. And I'm sure the critics are feeling that too. And I can't wait for everyone to get out there and have that experience when it opens.
So you mentioned the Judd Apatow comedies. What in your mind, and obviously he's got specific movies, but to me that kind of spells like a movie that has very funny moments, but also a pretty concise storyline. Like sometimes you get comedies that are just like slapstick, right? And the plot's like so ridiculous that it's not believable. Whereas I feel like where Apatow excels is the funniness with a believable plot line. Is that kind of what we're going for here?
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny. We do have a lot of big physical comedy scenes. There are some really raunchy, funny sex scenes. I mean, nothing like too crazy, but you know, we do have fun with that in the same way you would see in Bridesmaids or Knocked Up or Trainwreck. Nick Stoller wrote the movie with me and he directed it. He made Forgetting Sarah Marshall and the Neighbors movies. You know, these guys really know how to make a very funny movie, but you're right. It's not, you know, we have our silly moments, but it is about real people. And I think one thing that critics are reacting to is that it also has a lot of heart. You know, these are multi-dimensional characters, and I think it's very relatable to everyone. It happens to be, it's the first major studio comedy about a gay couple, but what we're seeing is that everyone can relate to it because it's funny. People just like funny things. And it does have a little unique twist to it because it is about a gay couple, and Judd and Nick, those guys have never made a movie like that. So, you know, it's a little bit of what we all love about those movies, Bridesmaids and all those movies, but from a new perspective, which I'm really excited about.
It's kind of strange to me that there's never been a comedy yet about a gay couple. Like, there's a lot of gay characters, I guess, in movies, but not the feature.
Yeah, you know, we're at the center of the story. You know, you've had movies, we've had a lot of indie movies about gay couples and gay rom-coms. I think for the most part, you know, those movies were not marketed to straight people. You know, I think a lot of straight people, they would have loved those movies. They just weren't told about them, really, you know, and that's what's special about Bros is that Universal, the same studio that makes Jurassic World and Fast and the Furious and Minions, is putting out this like R-rated Judd Apatow movie about a gay couple. And we really haven't gotten that yet. It's opening in 3,000 plus movie theaters all over North America and then all over the world in October. So that's a special thing. And, you know, I really hope people rally around it.
What's been, I guess, from your perspective, like the most surreal part of this experience for you, like being the lead character, and what is, like you're saying, is a blockbuster movie essentially coming out?
Yeah, I mean, everything about it was surreal. I obviously love Judd and Nick's movies. They approached me. I would have never in a million years thought that I would star in a movie. I've never starred in a major movie like this. I've never written a movie, and I got to do both here. You know, they liked my work. They liked Billy on the Street. And I was in a show on Netflix that Nick made called Friends from College, and they were familiar with the other things that I've done, and they came to me to write this and star in it. And I was very flattered. And the entire cast of the movie is all openly LGBTQ actors, even playing the straight characters, which is very unusual, especially in a big mainstream comedy like this. So I'm really proud of that. But mostly the thing that I'm most proud of is that people love the movie so far. You know, I'm a comedy guy. That's what Judd and Nick are very straight. I'm gay, but what bonds us is that we love a laugh out loud, like no holds barred, unapologetic comedy, right? We're not walking on eggshells here. And that's what's great about it. And that's what I'm most proud of, is that the movie is funny.
You said this was like the first movie you got to write and act. And when you were writing it, did you think about yourself playing out the scenes you were writing, or did you like completely disassociate and kind of forget until you started playing in those scenes?
Yeah, that's kind of funny, actually, because, you know, you write the movie for years, and when you're writing the movie, you're just sitting there thinking, all right, well, what's the funniest thing that can happen, or the most shocking thing that can happen? And I wasn't thinking about that, you know, the fact that I would actually have to do some of these things, and I would have to be like rolling around naked and, you know, getting into all kinds of crazy positions and all that. And then we got to set and I was like, oh shit, right, I have to do this. Yeah, that's kind of insane. But, you know, it was kind of a go for broke thing. I always, you know, I just thought I thought about Sacha Baron Cohen and Borat and how much I love that movie and how he's rolling around naked with that guy in the bed. And I've never laughed harder than at anything else. And I just thought, well, if he can do it, I got to go for it too. But yeah, it's challenging. Yeah, it's a crazy thing to do with your life.
What about what you're doing right now, the media tour angle of it? What's the worst part of that? Like, I assume, like, after this, you hang up, you go to somebody else, like, it's just a whirlwind. Do you, like, hate it? Do you hate this part of it?
I don't actually. I think if I didn't like the movie, I think when you have to go out there and you feel an obligation to promote something that you've seen that you know isn't great, that kind of sucks. You know, you're a little embarrassed. But I know it's weird to say about my own movie, but I worked on it a really long time, and the movie itself is a long time coming for Hollywood. There haven't been many movies like this and many comedies like this. But beyond all the historic stuff, I'm just proud of the movie. I've seen audiences now at all these screenings we've had just laugh, you know, and again, I love that experience of hundreds of people in a movie theater laughing together. And Judd and Nick and I always talk about this. For some reason, you know, maybe it was COVID or even before COVID, Hollywood seemed to decide randomly that comedies are something to watch at home. And that's how we get most of our comedy. And that's great. I obviously do that too, but it's not the same watching something that makes you laugh and laughing at it alone or with one other person. It really makes all the difference to see it in a movie theater. That's what makes it a great night out and an escape from the anxiety of your life. This is a real uplifting, feel-good movie. And so I don't mind promoting it because I really want people to see it. I think it's good.
All right, guys, quick commercial break. So we've entered the fall, and with that comes a lot of new changes. We have a new school year, a new football season, and all the new trends. So why not make all these new opportunities even more intense with the most intense snack? So Takis, you can make waves with all your new friends with Taki Waves, the thick-cut, wavy potato chips with an insane crunch. They're a wave of intensity. As you're intensely watching football, make sure you're snacking on Takis chips, classically crispy, insanely intense. And then you can level up your tailgating with Takis kettles, kettle-cooked intensity. Those ones are my favorite. So no matter what you're facing, having Taki snacks on hand makes the day so much more intense. Make the most intense season ever with the most intense snack in the world. Face the intensity with Takis. Let's get back to the show.
We create games for every guest that we have.
Okay,
the game
great.
we have for you is Billy on his feet. So Bree, what exactly is it?
So it's kind of like a word association game. So we'll put a picture up of someone that you've worked with, and on your feet, quick, you have to like say the first thing that you think about them.
Oh, okay. I like this. This is good. This is very
like a
Billy on the
watch
Street.
plot. Yeah, exactly.
Beyonce.
I met her.
All right.
It's so surreal.
By the way, Brianna is under attack because she has said she's wildly overrated.
I didn't say she's wildly overrated. I
So
said she's overrated.
the beehive has been coming for her throat.
I'm
Oh
getting
my
it
God.
right
That
now.
is it. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You can't.
I know.
Lindsay Lohan.
She was weirdly on Billy on the Street, and we destroyed a car together, like on purpose as a comedy bit. She didn't like crash the car. That's my first memory. And it was interesting to hang out with her. This was kind of, she seems to be in a much better place now. This is when I think she was having a little, personal strife, and she was lovely and really funny to work with at the time, but I could kind of see in her eyes that, I don't know, I felt bad for her. She was struggling a little bit, and I'm glad to see that she's doing better.
Olivia Wilde.
Oh, buzz. So much buzz. Olivia Wilde, also a big Billy on the Street fan. She did a Billy on the Street episode with me a few years ago. We were just emailing the other day. I sent her a screener to watch Bros, and she sent me a screener to watch Don't Worry, Darling.
I heard that was like the worst movie ever. Was it that bad?
I've been too busy to watch it, is the truth, but I will watch it. Though a funny anecdote is that Olivia's ex, Jason Sudeikis, also did Billy on the Street, and we did a segment called the Bro Lightning Round, where I took on this very bro-y persona, much different than my usual Billy on the Street persona, and we both were these bros sort of doing the Billy on the Street thing, but in this bro voice, and I was wearing like a baseball cap and a sports jersey and running around New York, and that's what inspired Bros, the movie, years later, actually.
Oh, wow.
Crazy. I remember that segment.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, you know why? Because a friend of mine, a gay friend of mine, this is a true story, a longtime friend of mine, he saw the segment and said, he was like, whoa, he was like, you look really hot in this. Like, you should dress like this more. And I said, oh, you mean like I should turn myself into a completely different person because you think it's more attractive than my usual self? And he literally said that, and he was only half joking. And I thought, I mean, it was ridiculous. And I also thought, that might be an interesting premise for a movie.
So you're a Switzerland between that couple then too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what team are you?
I am Switzerland. Yeah, I don't exactly know what happened there. That's the truth.
Chris Pratt.
Parks and Rec. We did Parks and Rec together, and he also did Billy on the Street. Isn't it nice that all these people came to do Billy on the Street? It's
crazy.
not an easy thing to do.
The network is crazy.
It's crazy. Chris Pratt, I haven't spoken to him in years, but I enjoyed working with him. He was really funny, and he was very nice to me at the time. I haven't spoken to him in a while.
The Terminal List was awesome, by the way.
I haven't seen that. But
So good. It's if you like shows where the good guy just wins at the end of every show without much thought. It's like a summer, like the good guys kill the bad guys. That's all you gotta know.
No, I know. I was very popular. Emma Stone also did Billy on the Street. She's one of my favorite people. On Billy on the Street, we tried to get her to join Instagram because she has no public social media, which I actually really appreciate about her. I'm a little jealous of that.
What was the movie she did with Gosling? The
La La Land.
No, the comedy.
Oh, Crazy Stupid Love.
That to me is like a top 5 comedy.
She's great. Yeah, I love that movie.
I love her.
She's always good. And honestly, I know her a little bit. She's so down to earth and chill and smart. I really like her.
Chris Evans.
He's my friend. He's been so.
No, I believe it. Well, the way you said his name, I definitely believe it.
He's so supportive. He really is. He also did Billy on the Street. I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but
you know what? Without knowing it, Billy, I think that may be the common thread of where these people are coming from.
Yeah.
I think they must all have been on.
He's been really great to me, not just because of Billy on the Street. He did need to he was very nervous to shoot Billy on the Street. I know he's Captain America, but he needed to take like 4 tequila shots before we shot that segment.
I would too.
But he's awesome, such a lovely guy. And yeah, I can't say enough good things about him, and very fun to hang out with socially on, I mean, which we've done a couple of times. And he's awesome. He's a blast, and also very down to earth,
Seth Rogen.
Oh, I'm sorry to sound boring. I mean, Seth did Billy on the Street, but Seth actually is also connected to Bros because the first movie role I ever had, I had a couple of scenes in Neighbors 2. Which Seth starred in and which Nick Stoller wrote and directed. And now I think 10 years later, Nick co-wrote Bros with me and directed it. Seth and I also do the Lion King movies together, and we're coming back to do the prequel, to do the voices of Timon and Pumbaa, and which we did in the remake a few years ago. He's just an awesome dude. Also, like, very nice, very generous, very down to earth, and an insane work ethic. Insane.
Interesting outfit right there.
Yeah, I've never seen him look like this.
I think I know it's for a role, but I like it.
Looks like he looks like a conductor almost.
Yeah. Like a cater waiter.
Luke McFarlane.
Luke McFarlane, what an ugly man.
Yeah, right.
I mean, even straight guys wanna bang Luke McFarlane. He's my co-star in Bros, and he's done a million Hallmark movies, and which he's great in, but Bros is very different than a Hallmark movie. He's awesome. We had a great time doing this movie. He's a very sweet, funny Canadian man, and we've become really good friends. We didn't know each other at all before we started shooting, not really, which I think actually helped our chemistry in the movie because there was a little mystery there.
Were you involved in the casting at all? Did you have any say in any of that?
Yeah, I'm a producer on the movie too. I mean, I didn't make those decisions on my own, but I auditioned with all the actors, and I was in the room, and obviously Judd and Nick in the studio, everyone had a say, but we knew pretty much. I'm not just saying it. We knew pretty much from Luke's first audition that it was going to be tough to beat him. That he was going to be hard to top. Pardon the pun.
Cool. Well, thank you for coming on. I'm sure you got a million things to do. The movie comes out Friday. Bros, Billy Eichner, and like I said, rave reviews from the critics. So it sounds like it's going to be excellent. And obviously, Judd Apatow has a long storied track record of putting out great comedies. So thank you for coming on. Good luck with it all.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. See ya.
Thank you for coming.